So today we've hosted our annual Together at Christmas event, which hasn't taken place since 2019 due to COVID. As expected, the numbers are probably double through the door what we had versus 2019. Nevertheless, it's a fabulous event. It brings everyone together. And the wonderful thing is, as well as giving people a belly full of food, they've got free haircuts, there's clothing banks, there's food banks. We also have lots of wraparound services here today. So yes, they're together today, but actually there's help here to alleviate the stresses and strains of tomorrow as well. There's housing advice here, there's benefits advice, there's even people providing vaccinations should people want any. So we started this event, I think 5 years ago now. I think this is our 5th event, and it's grown year on year. And the idea at the very beginning was this building is absolutely beautiful. And we host Christmas parties for thousands of people every year. And myself and my husband, we were out in Swansea and we got chatting to a chap who lived on the streets in Swansea. And he'd never been inside the Brangwyn Hall. He'd never seen inside the Brangwyn Hall. And it just really gave us that idea that actually there's a whole proportion potentially of society who don't get to go to these beautiful buildings and don't get to experience these wonderful Christmas parties. So we decided in partnership with Swansea Council to throw the doors of the Brangwyn open and really get people into the building. And as much as it's about bellies full of food, as much as it's about entertainment, it's very much about offering those additional services to help people should they want it.
So yeah, very privileged to be part of this fantastic event in the Guildhall, and it's really heartwarming that we're able to do this, giving a free Christmas lunch to people who may be vulnerable, who are homeless or at risk of homelessness, or maybe just facing isolation. And I've got to say a real thank you to all the volunteers here today, the councillors who are helping serve meals and wait tables, but especially to JR Catering Events, Jess and Jamie, who provide all of the food for this event every year. We've also got all of the council teams around the hall, and they are helping people, provide them with extra clothing, extra blankets, essentials that they may need when they leave the event. And it's a great way of us supporting people in Swansea through what we know is a really difficult time. It's the first time we've been able to do this in a few years because of COVID. There was always a need before, but of course with the cost of living crisis and the pressures everybody's feeling this year, it's especially important that we're able to do this sort of event.
Hello, I'm Mike Day. I'm the Lord Mayor of the City and County of Swansea, and it's my great honour and privilege to be in that particular role. And today, being here for the Together at Christmas event is fantastic, where we've been able to open up the Brangwyn Hall and to be able to invite people in to enjoy a hot meal, enjoy access to a number of services, some free goodies as well which they need in terms of warm clothes. And it's wonderful to be able to see and to hear the stories that there are of people who find themselves in need and are coming here to have those needs met. It's absolutely fantastic. And I think we need to pay special tribute to JR Catering for what they've been able to provide. And all the food has been cooked on the premises here, and the staff have been able to help out. And we've got lots of volunteers, councillors and members of the community who come in to give of their time today to help others. And it's really what Christmas is all about, isn't it? Providing hope and serving the community.
And I've come today with my friend Sian and my partner. Old lady Sian, she's very vulnerable and she lives alone. I just don't get out much to see other people, so I brought her today and she's really enjoying herself. I have had a meal, it was beautiful. I've had trifle as well afterwards, and that was amazing too. Amazing work they've done here.